Hey guys, Clear Track Speed here. Welcome back to another episode of Chris Sawyers Locomotion. This time we are on Vache and Vineyards. And so now we're going to make the company Conrail profitable in this. This one's going to be a little bit harder than our other ones before. So we'll go ahead and do those two colors right there. And then let's go see. Our goal for here is we have to have a monthly profit of 26,000 euros and be the top performing company. So definitely got to get on top of this really, really quickly before the other companies do that there. So let's take a look. Let's go open up the industries map here. It's like a lot of grapes. Looks like they got some wheat. About food, no. Breweries. Oh, there's one over here, so let's do that. I'm actually really happy to make a little ship. So we'll do that. There. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we'll go ahead. I'll maneuver this around so that way the ship's going to have basically a straight shot, more or less. And then we'll do that. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we'll go ahead. Put a dock right there. Move the lid around there too. We don't want to. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Got that one. And then spin around here. I'll put it over. This guy right here. Require minimal. Alright, excellent. That's what we'll do. We'll go and buy maybe 2 or 3 ships there and just get something moving here. Perfect. The merchant freighter. Get out of here. Get some grain. And then come out to here. And it should be pretty well simple, straightforward. We'll do that on the way back too. Here to get that rolling. 35 tons of grain already. Keep an eye on that for just a second. But while that's loading here, let's go ahead and take a look. I know we only have 6,000 left on our starter loan here, but we do want to start on a second thing here at the very bare minimum. So let's go ahead and take a look at some other stuff out here. Maybe something that's a little closer together. Maybe something we can get a train, because trains are going to be really profitable, so especially since it's 1920. Boats are super cheap to run, so it won't cost us an arm and a leg, and there's no infrastructure to build except for the ports and the maintenance on the boats, but the boats are, super cheap. So, let's see. Those are vineyards, and there's no wineries nearby, so that sucks. There's a flour mill and a wheat farm. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll run a train, actually from right there to right there. It's perfect. So how good is this guy? This ranch right here, or this granary, is 115 tons. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and move that around right there. And then we'll go ahead and probably take out just at least a big enough loan that we can actually run these. Like, run a decent sized train. And let's see what kind of trains we have. Alright, so we have the small steam locomotive, the kind of larger steam locomotive, and the electric locomotive. So I think we'll probably just end up investing in electric. I think that's only $72 a month. And you can actually pull things, so yeah. So we'll go ahead, just invest in that. So start from there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come around like this. Second. There you go, put that down like such. Alright, do that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come around like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move that one down. At level 6. Excellent. And we'll go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go ahead, electrify those tracks too, so that way we can just go ahead and get a train running on here. At least one that actually is worthwhile. Looks like we'll actually have to invest in another boat here in just a second. We'll see if this train doesn't go by the end of this month, then I'm gonna go ahead and just send it on its merry way. Alright, it's the end of the month, so we'll just send this train on its merry way. It'll probably demand more in just a second. And we'll go over to here and make sure that we can get another boat here. Requires a little bit of capital to run a railroad, as usual. There you go. Alright, perfect. That boat's ready to roll. Train's doing well. Broke the speed record there. There we go. Got that. Might have 3 ships out here. See, I got the trains doing. Train's loading. Almost there. But you know what? The train's so fast that it'll be fine. that capital. There we go. Got that running. I'll be just happy. We'll have another. The boat will be waiting there. So that'll be great. And our train is doing about as well as our boats right now, so that's actually really happy. So we'll go ahead, take a look at some of our other things that we got here while we're making some money. We got this, the nice farm. Go over to St. Valerie over here. I think that might be our best bet in terms of train. Just to allow for some more stuff. Let's see how you're doing. Nice farm, has 217 livestock. That's perfect, actually. So that's what we'll do next. We'll go ahead, build a cattle train from the farm over here to the other one. I require a little bit of money to run a railroad. Perfect. Require a little bit of money to run a railroad. Oh, we may not have enough money to build that line there. Have to just wait for a little bit of cash inflow here. There we go. Bit of money there. train for less than that? No. We'll still need a little bit of cash, so. Wait just a little bit. There we go. That should at least get me the locomotive. Nope. Yeah, I might have to invest in the really, really small locomotive. Thankfully, the train cars are small too, so probably what we'll have to invest in for right now. Fast, but it's moving. That train is actually not doing too terrible. I thought it would do worse. How are you doing? Oh wow. Yeah, definitely need another train there, so I think that's what I'm gonna be my next expansion there. So, siding right here. Afford another train right now, so we'll go ahead. We'll let it be for just a second. Well, we'll make sure the siding works here. Oh yeah, that's working alright. There we go. That's what we'll do right now. Gonna have to wait until it comes all the way back around. At least it's not slow. There we go. That'll increase our revenue just a little bit. Now the train doesn't have to wait as long. Back just a little bit. How's our ships doing? Our ships doing still okay? Yep. Trains are doing great. Relatively. But yeah, the train's doing fine. Feeling fine. Send that for an injection of cash right now. Like our ships are actually giving us 29,000 euros a year, and our trains are giving us 19,000 euros a year. Still number one, so that's important. Looks like there's another dock right over here. Let's see if there's people. I don't know what they're doing here. Hard to ever tell. You? What? Why did you build this? What are you loading? Oh, livestock. I was like... Yeah, okay. That'll make sense. I didn't know if, like, if it was, like, trying to accept people or not. But, you know, it's like, yeah, I don't think that's a thing yet. At least not yet. Not in this kind of small environment. other ones over here. Got this guy right here. 180 tons of lumber. That guy right there, Montpelier. Oh, 60 tons? Yikes. I mean, that's just like really happy to running a truck between those two locations. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and build a little roadway that'll connect the port over here to that. Gotta bring that just a little bit closer. Require a little bit of money to run a railroad. Put it around like that. Well, alright, perfect. So that's what we'll do. Build some trucks there. Let's run some hopper trucks. I have the money to afford them. Just a little bit. There we go. Over to here. Yeah, 24 loads of grain. So, definitely such a short journey. We'll probably only run 2 of these things. Trucks are not as efficient, not in the early years. The $34 a month, and I believe, double check that ship, the merchant freighter is actually $10 cheaper a month. So yeah, definitely much cheaper to run a ship somehow in the 1920s than it is to run a trucking business. I think trains aren't. Trains are way, way more expensive. That's perfect, actually. That'll make money in just a little bit. Our trains are doing really nice, and our boats are doing excellent. There we go. Lumber to produce paper. So I think, since it's a little far, let me see if that dock will reach. Will the dock reach that? It's a little too far. I could adjust the land here. See how good it'll come in here. There we go. Well, hopefully, will that work? Yes, it does. Okay, so we can actually go ahead and invest in that, so we can have a ship just run lumber now between that place and that place. There we go. That's what we'll do. Take a merchant freighter right there. Here, wait for a full load of lumber. Go like right here, there, right there. I'll make sure that we're offloading all lumber. that should be good. See how well she's doing right now. Clear up the clutter on the screen for just a second. There we go. See how long it takes for it to get up to another 150. Why is ship number 4? Is it lost or something? I'm gonna get rid of that waypoint there. It's just making me confused. So that's what we'll do. We'll invest in another one right over there. We want to keep that thing as happy as we possibly can. I'm going to check out the other stations while we have this little nice injection of cash. Is that ship? Yeah, it's solid. May even be able to pay that back in a reasonable amount of time. But, let's see. We'll look at all stations for just a second. Wow, there's a lot of grain here. I think this winter was a lot kinder to us now, so we might even build a little train to supplement that. But we'll do. Go. Train like that. There we go. Now let's see how good Montevalley Farms is doing. Alright, well it says it's produced 66 tons. That's something. Let's see. Livestock, got another, I got 130 tons right there, effectively. It is very nice. We probably would like another train. It'll make it even more nice. That's gotten to a point where it's a much more manageable level. See how good it actually demands it right now. I think that's what we'll do. We'll probably... yeah, we'll delete this train now. Just about needed assistance right there for like a small little bit. And then we'll just get rid of that. Pay that back to the loan here. It's perfect. let's pause it for just a second. Let's go look for another piece of land. Maybe to see where they can, where we can build another track. Something that's at least a happy distance, but doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So that's another managed forest right there. Is there anything that's nearby it? There you go. That's one way to build a railroad. Okay, yes, there is a sawmill up here in the mountains. And, is that the closest? Let's go check the map. Find out momentarily. So, that's the sawmill. Sawmill right there. I can see it. There it is. And then, managed forest or green. Okay. I'll look around that. Maybe there's another one? Those are the only two. That says there are 3 managed forests. I believe the other one's probably somewhere down here somewhere. Oh, I see the other one. It's like even further away, actually. But yeah, there's no... Paper mills are on the other side of the area here, too. Actually, I don't even see a paper mill. There are 2 paper mills. So let's go find those. Requires lumber to produce paper. Got one over here, which I'm already delivering to. One over here, which I'm not delivering to yet. Well, let's see. Is there anyone that requires paper to produce goods? We have 1 printing works on the map. It's all the way over here. That sounds about right. But if I really, really cared about it, I could probably build a train line all the way over there. It just would take a while. Given how tricky the terrain is out here, and building infrastructure out here is just chaotic, I have no chance of building a massive train line. So let's just focus on the paper for right now. Or the lumber turning into paper. Alright, so this one requires green. So we got a vineyard right over here. Oh yes, they have another one. 80% transported already. So, thinking, just to make this one happy, I'm gonna knock that off for just a second. Just keep that thing moving, because if it sits for too long, then it won't make as much money. That train's actually really happy just because it's so much money to make, and it's basically just ping-ponging back and forth between Nice and the plant over there. Actually not doing as nice as I thought it was. Even it's not producing right now. May even just sell the train for just a second and just run a parallel road. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go from here. hopper truck goes from here with a full load of grain over to here. Yeah, and to save some money, we'll probably just sell the train for just a little bit. Keep the tracks though, just in case push comes to shove and we need to buy another train. But for right now, I think the only thing we'll need is just a little bit of that. Again, I think, yeah, that'll be, you can probably even buy a smaller train, right? Really? Nice and cute. Full load like that. That's probably a much cheaper expedition. That's only 40 right there for those two cars. So they only need 2 cars so far. They're having a real hard time. Down quite a bit actually, almost 50k since our full loan. So that's actually a good thing. It's a great thing actually. So I'll go ahead, just check to make sure that there aren't any easy ones that I can do right away aren't being served. It's quite a bit of livestock actually. You know what? I think we'll run a competitive service there. Spin that around for just a second. a little bit. There we go, perfect. Come around like such. Buy another merchant freight.
Wow!
Wait for a full load of cow. While we're looking, let's make sure. Yeah, they're just doing that too. So that's what we'll do. There's 157 items of livestock. Only 15% of it has been transported. But you know what? Now 2 competitive services. You got, who are you? You are the Egbert lines. Literally my direct competitor. We're mirrored side by side right now in terms of our, everything going on. And as long as I keep paying off that loan, then things should, start working my direction. I'm just checking to make sure. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why, but it loaded my boat first. The more trustworthy line here? I don't get it. Perfect. How are we doing on the other side? Not too bad, actually. Not too shabby. I think maybe it's because I got dibs here, and so they had to go this side of the islands, and I got to go this side of the islands. You gotta love dibs. My goodness. It's not doing too hot. Only 40 tons of grain on this train. It's probably just because it's taking so long for them to get here. How is their thing? Oh yeah, they're starting to lose people. Well, that That vineyard's closing down. But they're not transporting any grapes. I just have these farms and whatnot. Still have to be the top part here. So let's take a look. Units that are transported, I've been doing pretty good actually. The highs are generally topping out right around almost 600 units transported a month. And let's go and take a look at some of the other metrics. My company value is pretty valuable. The egg bird almost had me there for a second, but pretty valuable there. So it looks like the real cash cow right here. Passengers. So if you can ship 100 units a passenger, 10 blocks, you really are happy about that. So let's see if we can get some passengers out here. Looks like that's what they want. We just have to be really fast about it. It takes them over 80 days to get there. Then they're paying less than even what's that guy right there? Is that meal? And then what's that? Food. Yeah, food can go about 100 days before it's really worthless to ship. Let's take a look at our biggest towns now, population-wise. We got this guy right here, which is already being serviced, but this guy right over here, this guy right over here. Ooh, we might do Chambéry to Morat. Probably a really happy one right there, so get rid of some of that and we'll start running a bus network between those two cities. There we go, perfect. Put the building back in view here. Right over here to right over here. It's happy, perfect. I'm gonna get a bus here, get the Vulcan, and we'll go ahead and run that willy-nilly. 15 people. Glad I chose the Vulcan. Vulcan can only carry 14 people. So we'll probably end up doing this. We'll have a second bus here in just a second. How much is it? That's 31 blocks. Not too bad, actually. Doing pretty darn good right now. You know, as we keep paying off the loan here, that eventually will reach a point where we will need to invest into some new stuff. You see these where people are opening up here. And we finally reached the 20. That's perfect. Got up to 8,900 a month, and again our goal is 26,000. So we're definitely going to need a lot more than that. All right, ooh, looks like that's backing up in actions here. So we'll reignite this train back to its original former glory. So I got just a decent sized loan. Over there. Perfect. Yeah, it looks like that seems to be a running theme. Some of these years, the farms will do horrible, and then other years the farms will do really, really good. So. Definitely how it seems to work. I think they actually modeled the seasons in this one. I don't know if they do that in some of the other ones. Alright, looks like they're at Quartered Farm, which is one I'm not certain about. Shut him down. Very sad. I think there's like a ski slope in the way. Is that what those things are? Yeah, I think that, yeah, there's a ski slope. About time they shut that thing down. Wants to hit a cow with their skis. Yikes. Almost down to, we're almost hitting the bottom of the loan here. I think that's the goal. There we go. Excellent. The loan is paid. Make my life a little bit happier. So there's a ski slope right there. Let's take a look at some of our bigger cities here. At least in this little area. There's Montpelier. That has 170 people. There's Arlec, that has 177 people. And how about you? You are Vache, 153 people. So probably what we'll end up doing is we'll run a bus from Arlec here out to the ski center. And then we'll go ahead and extend out back or out to Montpellier. So that's what we'll do. We'll just have some nice little public transportation in this area, especially in the 20s. And this was basically the only way to get around, more or less. There we go. I'm helping the city expand. This is what we like to call future-proofing. Terminus right up here at the ski slopes. We'll have its passenger stop right here in the center of our line. So that's what we'll do. On a small little bus. Here. And here. Cool. Probably what we'll do up over here, we'll actually take that little section right there, turn that into another piece of road. Require a little bit of money to run a railroad. That's what we'll do right there. Go into there. That. Like that. Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. Excellent. Got that road built. There's the beautiful town of Montpellier. That's what we'll do. We'll make another bus. Run it like that. From Montpellier to the ski resort over here. a look at Montpelier right now. Is it doing okay? What are you doing? So you know what? Bus number 4 here. Since it's still got people, I'm gonna have it stop. I'm gonna pick it up super quickly. Send it back over this way, just so that way it actually has people to take on its journey here. That's much better. As long as it has people, then I think we're okay. Both these towns are doing okay comparatively. I think that we might actually go ahead and invest in another bus for Montpelier right now, because it takes so long for that one to travel that route. So we'll do. The good news is it's not like the train where you have to build the siding. All these roads, especially these paved 2-lane roads, are super easy. And even if something breaks down, then you don't have one that's waiting there forever. Oh yeah, we're doing okay right now, actually. How's our buses doing? Our buses are doing okay. This one's doing great, actually. That's this guy. First passengers have arrived in Montpelier. Excellent, excellent. Oh, it's very good, very good. This one's doing really, really nice. I'm shocked how well this one's doing. Probably because both these have... well, this one has officially gone into town. This is still technically a village, more or less, but it hasn't paved all of its roads. Or, you know what, this one actually has paved all its roads. I'm shocked. Usually it takes a while for that to happen, but you know, this time it happened kind of relatively right away. Make sure... oh yeah, we're making some good profit. How's our boats doing? Boats are doing great. Trucks are doing great. Trains are doing great. Okay, that's really nice. That's great to hear. Alright, so now that we actually have some wiggle room, some cash to play with, let's make some actual trains. So let's pause right now, and let's go ahead and find a very, very attractive industry that definitely is going to give us a lot of money. So, and again, I'm thinking it's probably going to be lumber. So there's this forest right over here, and then there's this forest right over here, and this forest. So basically we have those two, and then this one. And I think this one is technically the closest to there. Yeah, I think it's just by a few pixels. But we might just run. Let's see how well is this guy doing. This guy is doing pretty darn good. 210, that's 270. That's also 270. So actually, the Montemelior, which I'm already serving by ship, is 200. That is all that. So let's go take a look over here. Let's take a look. I think this one's not too far actually. I think there's another one. You're right here. So there's the paper mills right here, and then is there more than one sawmill? Let's take a look at the sawmills over here too. So there's the Sete sawmill, which we know where that is, and then there's this guy, which is on the complete opposite side of the map. So we could, if we really wanted to. It's all relatively, about how do we want to actually run these trains. Because we do need to make a lot of money in at least before the other people start really making them. And they kind of already are. So I think we'll probably choose this guy right here, and then we'll build cross this way out towards our forest, the Bergener. Okay, so we'll do that. So we'll kind of build this like the AI does. We'll go ahead and build a this little area right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And spin around here, make sure that we actually can. Oh, it's perfect. I was like, am I gonna have to move the mountain here? No, it's actually relatively good. Do right there. We'll come over to here, and then we're gonna build it relatively right at this height right here. 3, 4. And that one we will need to be a little more strategic about. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Oh, it's perfect. So, we'll probably burrow into the mountain just a little bit. That'll make our life a little bit easier so we don't have to go over it. And trains will actually be able to go a lot faster too. So, I'm going to build a small little mountain right here. There we go. On the portal. And you know what? Since we do have a lot of playing money, we'll go ahead and just take it all out right now. We know that we're pretty good. We don't have to worry about it too terribly much. Relatively, with minimal thing here. It's just a lot of viaducts. So we'll actually put that up just a little bit. Go through this tunnel right here. Hopefully. Go up and over like that. That'll be our one little exception. Oh, that's perfect actually. We don't need to go through the mountain there. We need to move it just a little bit. We'll probably spin around like this, like such here. So that way we're not too terrible here. There we go. nice little S curve right there. It just helps us to get down here. Come around like such. Okay, cool. Alright, so do have to get across here, and where is our... That's at 352. So I thought it was a lot lower, but it does mean we will have to go up just a little bit. But of course, that is, you know, it's going down and then up again, and so it's you actually can't build across these lower terrain with such a high bridge. I think that bridge height is a maximum of it should say on there 160 feet. So we definitely do need to be below that. I believe this ground here is negative 48 feet. So yes, we did just take that down below our little thing here. So kind of build just like that, so that way we have a nice little siding here. I'll go down maybe just a little bit more, because we don't want to run into that bridge problem here in just a second. Come around like this. Now we'll have to come up this way now. Yep, see, that's right there. That's it's too far above the ground. I guess this area is too low, so we can go inland there. Because it doesn't need as much. That should be perfect right there. Require money to run a railroad, so alright, well, it looks like we will have to take a few years and just let it pay, because we did have a few years in the red there. So not doing too hot in that department. Yeah, we paid almost 66,000 euros in construction, or like we had a deficit there, because yeah, we had almost 161,000 euros in construction, and then this previous year we've had almost $73,000 in euros in construction. So yeah, definitely gotta wait on that for just a moment. So probably wait till the end of 1926, and then we'll resume our construction here. Okay, yeah, there we go. 32,000 should do. And yeah, we'll come around like such. Above the ground here, so that's what I'll have to do. Yeah, all these are can't be built above 160 feet, so I have to get a little creative here as we come up the mountain. Probably have to go straight across like such, then maybe up like this. Perfect. That should do it, actually. Come down from here. Well, we're at the same height right there. Gonna be able to do that, and then that. Ah, we're there. Okay, so I want to do probably just run one train for right now, but let's go ahead and wait for a little bit. Get some cash. Injection. There we go. Alright, that should do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll do it all the way over here. It's kind of a long distance here, but you know what? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's kind of the only way that you can make a lot of money. So we'll probably do, we'll just have one train for now, and then eventually we'll go ahead and involve ourselves in other trains here just a little bit. Wait for a full load of lumber. All the way over here. See how well she handles this route here. Actually, producing a lot of lumber. That's a really nice thing. So, we'll go ahead and put that back. Take that away. Take that away. Perfect. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need it. It's already looking like that, so what we'll do. We do need at least a little bit of money, so. Perfect. There we go. Alright. Let's see how good this train's going. Coming around like that. I'm thinking probably build our siding up here. Yeah, right here. Right there is perfect, actually. Well, that's just really happy on top of the roofs there. That way the train's not waiting there forever. We'll do another one right there. Just to make life a little bit easier on this hill here when we can afford it. There we go. How good are these trains doing? 14,000. Oh, that's really nice. It's not the best, but we are still the best company. So. Let's keep trying to gun for those really, really high profits there. Someone's gonna get going, and it's gonna be the south end, or whatever cardinal directions they're using here. But yes, the down train is gonna get the priority. And, oh, there we go. It cleared it, and so that's perfect. is doing anything with that. That's probably why it's closing down. So let's see. In 1927, all we'll do is pay back loans. We're good on vehicle purchases for just a moment. Obviously, we really want to get this back. It's actually doing pretty good now. I think it was waiting. I think that the third train really tipped it over the edge. So now it's happy. There we go, yeah. So that's what we'll do for the rest of 1927. We'll go ahead, keep paying off the loan here.
Wow!
We've got a lot of ones over here, so we are definitely going to need to invest in another train here. So I think that's what we'll do. Before the end of 1927, we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do another train here. Is the line working? It is working. It's working as intended. Except for you. Why are you empty, heading the wrong direction? You just need to go over there. The lumber company needs you, dude. It might be that siding over there. I think that siding is just a little bit too small. Yeah, this siding is just a little bit too tiny. So that's what we'll do, is we'll actually extend that one up the ridge just a little bit. Much better. There we go. Good. Keep paying off that loan now. Now that siding can actually have real trains inside of them. How are we doing here? Well, I mean, doing okay. Definitely want to keep it up, so we don't want to, you're gonna be ready to roll in just a second. And you'll be ready to roll in just a second. We'll make sure that that lumber mill, or the place where we get the lumber is nice and happy. Oh, that's interesting. They're sending it all the way over here for some reason. So, probably what we'll end up doing is we'll just move that train for just a second, so that way at least our load can get through. And then we'll probably send this guy right over here. We'll let it wait for just a moment. This is letting me know that I probably should build another siding right down here or something, just because it doesn't want to wait. Oh, we'll do the same thing that we did last time. We'll just wait. Push comes to shove, I'll even put it right there as soon as that truck clears. There we go. Alright, cool. And it is doing really nice, so that's actually really good. Almost paid off on the loan here again. 28 now. Got some competition now, but we do have yeah, we're not the only one. It's like, wow, they got a pretty good train between these two cities. Where's this gun go? This goes between Nantes and Chambéry. Ah, it goes up to this little ski resort over here. That's why they have so many people. Something. Alright, cool. I mean, they're doing really nice, which is a good one. Take a look at their financial results. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's about average. You're getting a passenger train, but yeah, no, because they're not diversifying their profits very much. That's why I have so many things here. But how's my biggest competitor doing? I made 102,000 in terms of their train income, and they actually didn't make that much. I think they got rid of their ships. Yeah, they don't have well, you know what? They didn't have any ship income in 1827. They paid for it, so the ship is still running. They're just not getting any income out of it. That's horrible. See, that's how it should look like. It should have the income. Because last year I made 77 euros, or 77,000 euros on ships alone. Granted, it did cost me 2,400 because I have quite a number of ships. But we still made a profit at the very least. So we'll go ahead, put on that for just a little bit. And I think our next order of business, since I guess everyone's doing what the AI likes to do with these giant bridges here, and I mean, I guess I'm not alone because I did that, but I think next order of business will actually have a train that runs between here and over here. Alright, you know what? Actually, what we do, while we're still doing this right now, we're gonna have a second track here. Oh, you know what? Probably best to buy it in standard gauge instead of narrow gauge. I didn't even know you can have the narrow gauge tracks built into the standard gauge. So I guess you can have 2 gauges. That's something. Alright, well, anyhow. Do that. Go like up, like that, over, and then down, back over again. I was like, how can we do that? There we go. And right before we hit that little tunnel portal, merge back in. Ah, no. Yeah, I should have figured that was gonna happen. But anyhow, those trains definitely need to be replaced now. So, well, it's a good thing I had some extra cash laying around. And it's a good thing I'm not strapped for cash right now. I think that's one of the shortcomings of this flat car. Yeah, it can only do 50 miles an hour, and then this locomotive can only do 40 miles an hour. It's alright though. It is a powerful locomotive, and it's cost about as half as the other one, so you know what? Still good. Train back. Now we can actually run these trains. Where the heck is train number 8? Somewhere around here. Oh wait, I guess I don't have a train number 8. I only have 3 of those log trains. No, correction, I have 4. Interesting. next order of business. I have at least a little section over here. At least we can have multiple main tracks here. Wait till after this train goes by. We'll have this is a 2-track section bridge. The goal is to at least keep these trains moving at the very bare minimum. Got our competitor coming up on our rear, so definitely want to focus on trying to get another one over here as much as we possibly can. I know that we're upgrading our current one here because it definitely wants that wood over there, that lumber. The lumber wants to be transported, so that's what we're gonna do. But we can also do something else just to make sure. It'll probably help us keep a little edge on there, because yeah, we're pretty much neck and neck right now, me and Egbert. Let's go ahead and make sure. It's a really nice one. I'm trying to see if I can find. What's our biggest industry? That is grain. Grain is definitely our big industry that requires it, and so we could probably do a winery. Wineries. Let's see how good wine is. Wine actually should be here. Or correction, no. Wine is in the industry tab. So let's see on there. So there's a winery right there, and there's a vineyard. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll have one that goes from here, from this vineyard. So that's a vineyard over here. There's one right over here near Lily. There it is. It's hiding in the hills. Vineyard number 6, 120 tons of grapes. And then we'll bring it over to our winery. It's over here in the nice little town of Champaign. So that's what we'll do. Go ahead. And a nice little train between those towns. Actually remove some of that scenery so we can actually see. We'll do a 2-track tunnel here. So it shouldn't be that bad. Actually, we can keep it from jumping around so much. We'll just do like that instead of having to do a tunnel. hillside there. Make it a little bit easier. There we go. Wow! Oh, there we go. We got a new electric locomotive. That is the AE4/7. Wow! Very powerful. Very, very powerful. And fast. Now, it doesn't necessarily matter that it's fast. We don't have... Or, actually, never mind. We do have something that goes fast. If we want to run passenger trains now, we do have the passenger carriage that can go up to 70 miles an hour. So that's great. That is a really great sign. So we'll probably go find a really nice passenger route after this. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 should be fine. I'll do that over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that should be okay. Glad we didn't have to do any of that. Let's see how the new locomotive handles some grape cars. Take a little bit of loan out of that. There we go. Perfect. Loading some grapes right now, and then make that nice and happy with one people. Let's say it's producing two people, so you know what? That's fine. We are suffering just a little bit, but it looks like everyone is. We all kind of hit a recession at the same time. No loan will definitely help my my situation a little bit better. And if this train doesn't go by the end of next month, then I'll just send it on its merry way. We're back. Oof! What the heck? Oof. Yeah, the recession hit Egg Airlines hard. I don't know how it went so downhill. Oh, you know why? Because it spent so much money on vehicle purchases. I know they're trying to upgrade their equipment there, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to know when to wait. Case. Yeah, this one's actually doing really nice. I could probably upgrade some of my trains over there to get up at least a little bit faster, because that car is 50, so, and then that car is also 50. Perfect. So we got all that back in the game here. got all the way up to 30 at one point, so definitely gonna need to see if we can do that again. Definitely taking a look, making sure that how's our forest thing here? Oh, it's actually gonna be perfect. It's happy. It needs it. There are these places. Doing good. Very happy. We did break the land speed record, so that's also wonderful. Oh, these two places. Ooh, they're doing okay, but they can definitely use a little bit more service. So I'm thinking, what I might do is I might run a small little passenger service in those two towns. So we'll take that injection of cash right there. Yeah, I guess they're simulating the depression here, because why else would this thing be suffering so hard? Like that. 4, 5, and then we'll do one over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. That's what we'll do. We'll have at least 2 of those cars, just in case this rocket's really popular. I'll probably break the speed record in just a second. Especially on the downhill run. As long as we're keeping those happy, then both these 2 cities will generally maintain our positive standing. You have to loan just a little bit. Oof, we're doing pretty bad right now. Again, what's killing us right now? Is this just a bad harvest? Oh, for some reason all these trains stopped producing. The hell? What the hell are you? What's going on with you? You broke it down or something? Alright, well. Instead of those being nice and pretty and all that stuff, they could be nice and pretty and work. Get some trains running. Spin that around. What is going on with this signal? Is it that signal just broken or something? That's what we'll do. We'll go ahead want to just run that train right now. That should do it. Hopefully. Well, we don't have any debt, so that's a good thing. Yeah, everyone's just kind of suffering. I think this is the Great Depression right here. They did actually simulate it, so hopefully, people at our lumber mill here will be happy enough. We're all suffering. Yeah, that's the depression, all right. Ever since the beginning of the year here. Ooh, I did get a bounce back though, so that was nice. Nice to not have all that stuff. Yeah, we're still, you know, our monthly thing has fallen quite drastically. But you know what? Not too terrible. We'll see how good that is. How much does that train need right now? That one needs. Oh, it's ready to roll right now. I'll say if this train does not get into the station, then I will probably go ahead and just get rid of it. What is wrong with this one? Okay, I see that there's a train there at this rate. Okay, that's all manners I messed up. I think that's all about. Let's move that guy down here.
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, I have to do that. Just like completely relay the track there. Put a brand new color light in. That'll, hopefully that'll fix our problem there. Find out on the next self-launch.
Wow!
This should fix it. We'll double check to make sure, because I know sometimes some forts are a little glitchy. But if it doesn't move after this, I'm gonna have to just shorten the siding or something. What is wrong with you? It's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. That switch right there is all manners are messed up. Oh, is that why it's not working? Look at this. So clearly, I didn't do that right. I did that. So you turn back around. That's why these trains are acting so strange. Yeah, okay. It's because that siding was just a touch too long. Much better. Okay, so now we have that. This guy right here can actually go all the way back. Yeah, I don't know why I was all mannered and messed up there for a second. But we're all fixed. Actually, what we'll do is we'll take our old train here. What's going on here? Oh. What? I think I screwed it up again. That train right there, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and replace this locomotive from the Crocodile to that guy. And as fun as Crocodile is to say, that locomotive is just a touch faster. Place that train right now. That guy with that guy right there. Golden. That locomotive with the new one. It is just a touch more expensive to operate, but you know what? It's also faster. So definitely doesn't hurt. And it's a new locomotive. better reliability. So. That's all the way over here, and nobody's doing it. We all kind of bounced back from the brink there during the Depression, or the Big Sad, as they refer to it as. All that. How's our towns doing? Any big ones? Chandler is actually a pretty massive town. That's why they got a bus lane. Hey, we did it. I didn't know how soon we would do it, but you know what? I figured out after we built that other line there that we would have it. So yeah, that's gonna be the game right there. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again real soon. This is Clear Track speaking.